Good afternoon and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sherry. The power just went out. That constant low hum from your kitchen is gone. Your refrigerator is now a ticking clock, and every hour that passes, you're not just losing food, you're losing your hard-earned money. The lights are off, and your fridge, usually a source of comfort, has now become a great liability. Most people think a power outage is just a few hours of inconvenience. But what if it lasts for days? For most, that scenario means that you don't have meals. They have a collection of random ingredients and a rising sense of panic. What happens when it stays off for a day, 2 days, or even a week? That fear is real. But it's a problem we can solve right now with a clear and strategic plan. This isn't just another shopping list of canned goods. This is a system. In this guide, we're going to walk through the exact order to eat your food to maximize safety, slash waste, and keep your family fed and morale high. We'll cover 3-phase power outage eating plan, starting with what you need to tackle first in the first few hours, then moving to your freezer, and finally mastering your pantry for the long haul. This is information you will actually need. Forget what you think you know about just grabbing those can of beans. The single biggest mistake people make is eating their food in the wrong order. They let hundreds of dollars worth of refrigerated and frozen food spoil while they nibble on some crackers and peanut butter. We're going to fix that right now because you need a system, not just a pile of ingredients. All right, so the clock is ticking. The moment the power dies, you're in a critical window. According to the CDC and FDA, your refrigerator will keep food safely chilled for about 4 hours, but only if you keep that door shut. Every time you open it, you're bleeding precious cold air and speeding up the clock. This is phase 1, the fridge raid. Your mission is to eat the most vulnerable, high-valued items before they hit the temperature danger zone. Anything above 40 degrees Fahrenheit, perishable foods that has been above 40 degrees Fahrenheit for more than 2 hours needs to be thrown out. So what do you eat first? Go for the things that spoil the fastest and cost the most to lose. Start with the leftovers. That chicken is already cooked. The leftover pasta, maybe last night's casserole. Those will be your first meals. They're already prepared and already on the shortest timeline. Don't let them go to waste. Next, hit the dairy and fresh meats. Open up milk, yogurt, sour cream, and soft cheeses like maybe your cottage cheese or brie are next on the chopping block. Go lunch meats or open up that package of bacon. Now is their time to shine. A big platter of sandwiches using up your deli meats and sliced cheeses is a fantastic first meal in a power outage. It is zero cooking. Use what will go bad first and give you a serious calorie and morale boost right out of the gate. Cut fruits and vegetables are also on this list. A pre-made fruit salad or cut veggies, eat them. Any eggs or egg-based dishes should also be a priority if you have a safe way to cook them. more on that in just a minute. The key here is ruthless efficiency. You are not just saving this food for later. These food items later doesn't exist. You're turning a potential loss into immediate energy. A simple rule to remember: if it is opened, cooked, or soft dairy, it is at the top of the list. Hard cheeses like cheddar, on the other hand, last much longer, and you can save those for later. Think of this phase as a salvation operation. You're saving your grocery bill and getting ahead of the crisis before it really begins. You survived now the first few hours and smartly used up most of your perishables in the fridge items. Now we enter phase 2, the freezer harvest. This is where a little know-how can save you hundreds of dollars and deliver high-quality meals for the next day or two. Here's a rule of thumb from some experts. Half-full freezers will hold its temperature for about 24 hours. A full freezer can make it up to 48 hours, but this is totally dependent on one thing. Have you kept that door closed? So how are you managing it? You don't open that freezer to browse. You open it with a purpose. Your goal is to decide what you are cooking for the next 24 to 48 hours. Open the door once, grab everything you need, and shut it fast. What you should grab from the freezer? Focus on items that are starting to thaw. If food still has ice crystals or feels refrigerator cold at or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, it's safe to cook or, in many cases, refreeze. The quality is going to dip a bit on the refreeze, but it is still safe. If it's completely thawed and warmed up, especially meats, it's unlikely that it's going to be safe to eat, and it would be neat to toss. This is where the secondary cook method becomes a game changer. A propane grill, charcoal barbecue, or a camp stove is now your best friend. But listen up, because this is critical. Only use them outdoors. Never ever use them in your house, garage, or even a covered porch. That carbon monoxide is a silent killer. It's odorless and the risk is very real. So, what's on the menu? Thawing ground beef can become burgers on the grill. Frozen chicken can be cooked and eaten over the next day. A frozen pizza can even be cooked on a covered grill. This isn't just about surviving. It is about maintaining a sense of normalcy. A hot meal when everything is uncertain is a huge psychological win. A pro tip is to group foods together in your freezer. This helps them stay colder longer. Also, filling up some water jugs and freezing them in the empty spaces of your freezer helps it become more efficient, and it will hold that cold for a maximum time. Your strategy for phase 2 is simple. Access, plan, and execute. You'll be eating well because you have a system. You have now successfully managed your freezer and your refrigerator. You have eaten well for the first couple of days, but now the real test begins. Welcome to phase 3, where we unleash the power of your pantry. This is your strategy for day 3 and beyond. While others have random ingredients, you'll have actual meals. This key to phase is a no-cook phase, calorie-dense, and a morale-boosting foods. Let's cover the pantry in 5 stars that form a core for your long-term outage plans. First, canned proteins. This is non-negotiable. Canned tuna, chicken, salmon, and even sardines are packed with protein. No cooking is required, and they can last for years. They can be eaten straight out of the can as long as the can isn't bulging or dented. Mix it into a salad or pile it on crackers. This is the foundation for the filling meals to keep you going. Second, nut butters and nuts. Peanut butter, almond butter, and assorted nuts are incredible foods for survival. They are extremely calorie dense, loaded with protein and healthy fats, but also require zero prep. A spoonful of peanut butter is a quick energy shot, and a simple peanut butter sandwich is comforting, sustaining for all meals and all ages. Third, shelf-stable carbs. This is what you'll pair with your proteins. Crackers, tortillas, and shelf-stable flatbreads are your best friends here. Regular bread molds quickly, but crackers are designed for the long haul. They are the perfect vehicle for that tuna salad or the peanut butter. Dry cereal and oats that can be prepared with water are also fantastic options, unless you have dry powdered milk on the shelf or boxed milk on the shelf that is shelf stable can be used for these time frames. Fourth, canned fruits and vegetables. In a crisis, your body needs vitamins and minerals. Most canned veggies like green beans, corns, and peas are already pre-cooked and can be eaten straight from the can. Look for low sodium options if you can. For a morale boost and a hydration boost, grab some fruit packs in juices instead of in heavy syrups. Don't underestimate how good some canned peaches will taste after a few days of a power outage stress. And fifth, those morale boosters. This is the secret most people forget, but it's absolutely critical. A crisis is stressful, and small comforts go a long, long way. This includes granola bars, protein bars, some dried fruit, or even some chocolate or high candy. Maybe even some cookies can help as well. If you have a way to heat water, instant coffee, tea, or hot chocolate can completely change the tone of your morning. These items give you a quick energy and a powerful psychological lift, reminding you that life can still be good even when things are tough. Oh, and one last thing, make sure you have a manual can opener. Your electric one right now is just a paperweight. Your pantry is no longer a collection of cans. It's a strategic reserve of ready-to-eat meals that ensures you're not just surviving, but you are also thriving. So let's put this all together. This isn't just some random list. It's a time-based system. You get through your power outage with minimal waste, but maximum safety, because you need to understand that not only Safety is important, but you must understand temperatures here. Phase 1. To recap, the first 4 hours, you're going to raid your fridge. You're going to eat those leftovers. You're going to open up what dairy you have and cooked meals first. Turn true potential waste into immediate fuel. Phase 2. The next 48 hours is the harvest freeze for the freezer. Keep the door shut, make a plan, and cook anything thawing out on the grill. You eat well while you preserve that is still frozen solid. Phase 3, day 3 and beyond. Activate the pantry. Use your 5 all-stars like the canned proteins, nut butters, shelf-stable carbs, canned produce, and morale boosters to create a simple no-cook meals that will keep you going for as long as you need. This phase approach turns chaotic, stressful event into a manageable process. You're not just reacting, but you're executing a plan. And you all need to have a good plan in the books just in case something like this happens. A good plan is the ultimate defense against fear and uncertainty. You now have one. You'll know what to really eat when the power goes out. But more importantly, now you know the right order that it has to be in. Remember, the refrigerator first, the freezer second, and your pantry third. Those canned goods can last up to 2 years if they are safely taken care of, especially if you can it on your own, just like you see I am doing here. If you found this guide valuable, please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more no-nonsense preparation tips. And I really do want to hear from you. What is the number one morale boosting food that you have stashed in your pantry? Let me know in the comments below. My morale booster is these right here. You can go ahead and do exactly what I'm doing and canning meals for your family in the event of a power outage. I have been through many hurricanes, and to make sure that you are prepared, some of these items is a must. I just want to say thank you again for watching this video today. If you do like these videos, go ahead, make sure you click that like button, give it a comment, turn on your notification bell so you can check out all of my new videos that are going to be coming up. I'm going to be working on a couple of different series here, and I would greatly appreciate your opinion. So go ahead and place a comment down below. And as always, keep on cooking. You have a great evening, and thank you for watching. Bye.